As you've probably seen from the title of this video, I fixed the Audi R26. Now some of you might think, why does it need fixing? Well, let's talk about it. When Audi revealed the car back in 2025, it was decent. It had its problems, but it was somewhat working. Then you might ask, what changed? There is no way a couple of sponsors butchered the livery completely, right? Well, yes and no. And that brings us to the problem. There are actually two main problems with this livery. First of which, it wasn't that good to begin with. Let's be honest, it always looked off in some way. Pretty much anyone who's seen this livery, even non-F1 fans, thought it looked like two cars stitched together. And when they added the sponsors, it just made it worse. Because all of the sponsors are on the silver and not on the red or the black part, except that BP logo, which is arguably worse than the HP logo on the Ferrari. And the second problem is that the grid made it worse. Now, you might ask, what the hell does this even mean? Well, let me explain. Before the rest of the grid showed their cars, the Audi looked decent. It didn't look that bad until we saw Red Bull, Haas, even Mercedes and Ferrari. That made the Audi look bad in comparison to those. So I hopped on my drawing software and did what I always do, which is so there it is, the final result of a redesign of the Audi R26. So you can see the Revolut logo on the side pod. Of course, like the original design, they're a title sponsor, so they get the placement on the side pod. Of course, Audi as well on the air intake, and my logo on the rear wing. It's fine, you can deal with it. And then of course the BP logo, it was on the engine cover previously, but I decided to change it to put it on the floor instead of up there, front and center. And of course you can see a little bit of the front wing with the red, and the red on the air intake, and also the red on the air intake of the side pod. The red on the front wing, of course from the sides it continues to the middle, and I've kept the top wing, I've kept it gray for the Revolut logo. And then from the side, of course, you can see the front wing, and of course the BP logo, not that visible as it was before. The Revolut logo, I decided to put it on the rear wing instead of the Audi logo. Just a little touch, I thought it would be nice. And then of course there is one flap on the rear wing where I've done red, and you can see on the side of the rear wing that the red continues from the flap to the side and then to the back, where the back itself is full of red.
Must be the water.
I didn't really put anything here, but I guess now there is a place for another sponsor, and that's about it. That's my redesign of the R26. Of course, if you like this video, I would appreciate if you liked and subscribed to my channel, and if you want more videos like this, then comment and let me know. Goodbye.